What's good, people? What's good? What's good, YouTube? Another day, another video, another variant out here, another variant. Before I get into that, I'm just gonna ramble a bit. I don't even know the last time I posted a video out here. Hopefully, y'all are still alive. I think it was like last week or some shit. I don't remember the last time I posted a video. But I figured, hey, what better way to break that streak than talk about this variant out here. Like I said, I'm gonna give it 2 years before I hang up the cleats or whatever on the channel. And even depending on how I feel about that time, I probably won't. I'll probably still keep doing it after 2 years, but I wanted to give it at least 2 years just to see what would happen. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I just wanted to see if people cared about some of the shit that I was seeing, and if there were other people experiencing what I was experiencing, and thinking about, dang, how is this going to impact the future, like I was thinking. But then it turns out a bunch of people are thinking that same way, and a bunch of people have been thinking that same way since before I even thought that way. So I already got my questions answered on that. Like I said in an earlier video, I already said most of the stuff I wanted to say, to be honest. And I learned a lot from doing it, but here we are talking about another variant out here. Honestly, see, y'all already know more than me. Y'all are probably more skeptical than me, and some of y'all have lived longer than me as well, so you guys have seen more of this odd shit. I don't know if y'all have seen shit as odd as COVID, but you guys have seen some odd shit in your day. So you guys already know the deal. There's gonna be more and more variants coming out. This isn't a surprise. My buddy was saying in the Discord, this isn't a surprise, but it's not really something you necessarily want to hear. I think this variant is called B11329 or something. I don't even know. They didn't give it an official Greek letter name or whatever, because they're still figuring out the parameters, essentially, how deadly it is and virulent it is and shit. But they're choosing to push this one out in the news for whatever reason. Maybe it is more deadly. It's from South Africa, and it's spreading throughout South Africa. So not even just the country South Africa, but literally the geographical region of South Africa, around 7 countries. They said is experiencing spreading from that variant. So a lot of people are blocking travel to those countries and blocking travel from those countries. Obviously, if they're just doing it today, then that means we're fucked, because I don't know, flights from South Africa have probably been going to other countries for the past, I don't even know how long. And it's not as if that variant just literally popped up today, right? Especially if it's spreading at a rapid pace already. I don't know how the testing is on that bullshit there, or if what they were planning, if you're into the conspiracy theories or whatever, but it's not as if all of a sudden that's just started spreading today. So you're gonna see that stuff. They said it's not here in the US, but you're gonna see that in the US. You're gonna see it start spreading here in the US. They're gonna start blaming the people who are unvaccinated and all that bullshit. You're gonna see it spread in Australia, and they might even go full China over in Australia. It's funny because they try to make each other they're enemies to each other, but they honestly act the complete same. You're gonna see them bolting doors and shit in Australia, probably. Who fucking knows, with the way things are going there. And then China, I wonder if this variant is already in China. Who knows? There's probably multiple different things that they're experimenting on over there, so they probably have different crazy ass variants that we won't see for another 2 3 years or some shit. Who fucking knows? We probably even have that in the U.S. To be honest, they did gain of function research here in the U.S. even though it was banned. Apparently, Fauci has some labs in Tennessee or some shit. I might edit in the Rand Paul clip to where he's grilling Fauci on it. Who knows if I'm not too lazy to do it. But even no amount of questioning from Rand Paul is going to stop these variants from coming out. No amount of vaccinations or mask wearing are going to stop these variants from coming out. It just is what it is. Like, the younger person in me is like surprised that we haven't gone to war of this bullshit, because I don't really think that even I'm starting to get skeptical on the fact on whether COVID is even, like, how real is it, like the disease in general. We all know the lockdowns were bogus. Like, we all know the other measures they implemented after lockdowns, like the mask mandates, vaccine mandates, what is it, like the vaccination cards and all that bullshit. We all know that was bogus. But how bogus is the disease even? Like, how factual, or factual is probably not a great word for it, but how real was the actual disease, right? I don't even know. Because at first I was like, hey, the disease is real, it's bad, let's just stay indoors. After that first couple weeks, then I was like, okay, the disease is real, but we probably shouldn't lock down. A few months in, I was like, okay, the disease is real, but was it really worth shutting everything down? After a year in, I was like, okay, well, the disease was there. It wasn't good to shut everything down. Now it's doomsday. And then now I'm at the point a year and a half in, I'm like, okay, I'm starting to get on more of the conspiracy side of, is the disease even a thing? Or is it, maybe it's a thing, but like at this point I know that it could have easily been prevented or not even there in the first place. I think it was a man-generated disease. And I wonder if the jury's even still out on that. Are we still debating that, whether it was created by man? Are we still debating that? I'm pretty sure if it's still being debated, I'm pretty sure pretty soon people are going to realize, hey, like, this was gain-of-function research, came from a lab. Even these new variants probably came from labs too, but we're not there yet. Like, it's going to take a while for people to get there. I'm pretty sure they were doing experiments in South Africa, and now this new shit comes out. Even honestly, Fauci might have been behind the research in South Africa too, or at least he might have oversaw some of it or funneled money that way or something, because he was doing, I don't know if I talked about this in an earlier video, but he was doing like, it was like 69 or so, like 68 or 69, some crazy odd number of experiments that he was in charge of overseeing around the world, gain-of-function research around the world. So I'm pretty, like, South Africa might have been in that batch of experimenting, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess, I just wanted to talk about that for a little bit because I haven't posted a video in a while, and then the channel's going up, so I fell off. Actually, that was actually going to be one of the videos I wanted to post. I don't know if I'll post it, but like, I'm just at least going to mention it. Like, my channel fell off, and y'all, if you've been watching for any period of time, you'll probably witnessed it. From March, April, May, June, July, and August, those months were like when my channel was like going up. And then I started working on some different shit, and then September, October, it like plummeted. So it took like 6 months to build up a little bit, and then it like plummeted because I stopped posting frequently and I was working on different shit, and I stopped like engaging in the channel too much. And then now, November, I started kind of creeping back up in November because I started focusing on it a little bit more. So like the impressions are going up and shit. And it all starts from impressions, as I've stated in like way earlier videos. I don't know if y'all have been watching that long, but way earlier videos, I was like kind of obsessed with impressions for a good minute while it was growing, because I realized impressions are a big deal. And then now maybe it'll start going up again, and maybe we'll start seeing those heights again like it was in like July and shit. It'll probably take a few months to get there because the impressions have to go up, and then YouTube has to do its like calculations or whatever the fuck they do. Like the algorithms have to do their shit, and then it might start pushing my channel again like that. So we'll see what happens. It is what it is. I'm kind of happy about that, but like, y'all gotta just. It is what it is on this variant shit. Like, it's already past doomsday at this point. It's already past doomsday. So now you just gotta do what you can to, not like just ignore most of that bullshit. To be honest, I'm saying it here, so I'm not doing my part to help you ignore it, but at least be somewhat understanding of what's going on, and then like y'all gotta ignore it because look, you got these mandates out, so if you want a job, if you want a certain type of job, you're gonna have to like be getting vaxxed frequently, because now they're having these boosters come out so Pfizer can make more money, and now they're gonna push all these new boosters coming out, so you're gonna have to like be getting vaxxed and be getting these boosters, or you're gonna have to get tested a shit ton, or you can just do your own shit, man. Like that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Like, we'll see how much what we can do gets encroached by this fear of more variants and stuff. You could say people were getting used to what COVID was doing up until this point, but now we have another variant out, so like you're gonna have another boosting of people's fear and shit like that. So unfortunately that's gonna what's the word? That's going to not be great for the people who want things to, more mandates and shit. Probably is what's gonna be happening. It's never gonna get back to normal, right? So you can forget about that. But even all of the mandates and stuff might not get any better with this new variant. You're gonna see it spread to the U.S. The fear of unvaccinated people is not gonna get any better either. What else? The vaccination card won't get any better. Like, I'm hoping they don't have apps on our phone. I'm just hoping we don't get to Australia status, honestly. We might even have more lockdowns. I mean, God forbid, more lockdowns. I have no clue. I'm just hoping we don't get Australia status at this point. That's my only, because we're already pretty bad now. Like, even UK status, I'm hoping we don't get to, like, UK status, but definitely not Australia status. That'd be pretty doomsday. Yeah, I'm just hoping my channel grows, honestly, and then my crypto account. Speaking of cryptos, all cryptos down, all stocks down, and stuff like that. Is crypto a scam? That might be my next video, because I like kind of honestly, the best comments get deleted, and I'll get out of here. But I'm just gonna say, some of the best comments here get deleted, and they just routinely delete y'all's comments. I guess they just kind of have your channel on, like, the YouTube algorithm has your channel in some group of, because like I told you, the federated learning of cohorts, so like they group your channel, like your channel names and whatever, they group that shit, and they take actions based on what group your, like, the name of your shit is in. So if your channel name is in a certain group, like, they just block your comments on purpose, like, just depending on what group you're in and like what you're interacting with on their platforms. They axe, like, just comments. I'm pretty sure they probably have my channel grouped, your channel grouped, and if there's a comment like that connects us to channels, like, they block it. That's probably how this show works. Because they have, it's called cohorts, like, in terms, like, the Google name for it, the Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp and like Meta, whatever, all that shit, it's called lookalike audiences for that. But for like the Google, YouTube, and that area of stuff, like call it cohorts. So if you're in a certain cohort, you know, you like they just take actions based on what cohort you're in. So, you know, some of y'all's best comments are getting deleted, it is what it is. But like I saw one comment that was saying all cryptocurrencies are a scam. I can't, like, and then I have one commenter that says like everything except Bitcoin is a scam. To be honest, I'm kind of with like that dude who like that's saying all cryptos are a scam. I can't really. I'm like kind of with you on that, but I still think it might be the same way to outpace inflation because to be honest, our entire money system is a scam. So it is what it is, right? Like, what are you gonna do? You have to choose unless you just don't want any money or anything like that. You have to choose something, right? The person that says that everything except Bitcoin is a scam, I kind of agree with you too. But but our entire money system's a scam, man. So it is what it is. Like the entire COVID shit's a scam. You know, it is what it is, man. Like you gotta pick ultimately what scam you want to be a part of. Like all pharmacy was a scam, like the medical system's a scam, Pfizer's getting rich off of COVID, which is a scam. It just is what it is. I don't know. You gotta pick, you know, what you want unless you just dip out on most shit. Like dip out on everything. I've already dipped out on most shit, but you know, you're gonna dip out on everything. You know, that's up to you. I can't blame you if you do necessarily. Yeah, but it is what it is, you know. Try to do the best you can. So I'll get into that though, like what my cryptos are doing and stuff like that. Everything's down now, so yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I guess just end out like yeah, I have like the third person has noticed my nails are long as fuck. Third person has said something about that. So we'll see. Like I'll try to cut him at some point. Like it is what it is. Yeah, hopefully you'll see him cut soon. Yeah, but that's it for me, man. I'll catch y'all later. Thank y'all for helping the channel to go up. Hopefully this is informative or entertaining or whatever the hell. At least watchable. Hopefully it's at least watchable for y'all. And yeah, that's it for me. Alright, I'll catch y'all later. Tennis ball. Peace out.